Ooh, guess who waited all day and has bad lighting now? Hey kids, so this weekend I went to a family wedding in Chicago, which was great and fun and I loved it. However, one thing I never enjoy about having to go back to the Midwest is that I have to fly there. And when I fly there, I experience a little problem that some of you might be familiar with, and that is that I'm really tall, like disgustingly tall. I'm 6'8", and also I'm a bigger guy, as you might be able to tell. So what that means is this: my knees touch everything, and my butt is big enough that those little seat divider things squeeze my butt, and that's not fun. And usually my head is close to touching the roof, the little vents and stuff. And of everything that I have to deal with on a plane, I could deal with most of it, but there's one thing that I cannot stand. Basically, my least favorite thing on a plane is when the person in front of you decides that they need to recline their seat. I realize that the reclining seat was probably a feature developed in the day and age when people were thinner and shorter, but for me, if you decide that you're going to recline your seat in front of me, you're basically laying in my lap. And usually it's short people that do this, because no offense short people, but you just don't have the understanding of, how much of my personal space there that I need. However, on my flight from Chicago to Boston last night, who should happen to think that they need to recline their seat in front of me but another tall person? Now, usually, tall people, you see each other on planes, and you have this understanding, like, yeah, this is really cramped for both of us. We're here in solidarity. However, this guy just completely laid back in my lap. Now, I am not a very confrontational person, especially when it comes to flying. I am never the type of person who's like, excuse me, could you please, not do that? And so I just put up with it for a little bit, to be honest. Thankfully, he moved over his seat so he wasn't in front of me, and I got moved over a seat, so we ended up being further apart and he wasn't in my lap anymore. However, all I will say is this: if you're on a flight that's long enough that you need to sleep on it, then you need to be in some sort of setup where you can, have like one of those beds on the plane, like some planes have that or something. Because here's the deal: when you recline your seat, unless the person behind you is very thin and short, you are most likely sitting right in their lap. And that is just really, really rude. I mean, yes, that is a feature on the plane. Obviously, you're not breaking any rules, but you're just being rude. Also, I know that there was some guy who had this device with him that kept the seat in front of him from being reclined, and he used it, and the lady in front of him had a complete fit and ended up getting herself in trouble. And I believe the lady was all of the lady was 5'2". I'm sorry, if you're that short, you can just kind of lean and reposition yourself. You don't need that. So basically, I guess the point of this little rant is that if you're tall, respect your other tall people and don't recline your seat and lay in their lap. Why? And if you're short, please don't recline your seat on the plane. It's a feature that needs to be taken out because it is just so literally, when you recline your seat, to me, you're laying in my lap, you're also pushing on my knees and hurting them, and you're making it so that I literally cannot do anything other than just sit there like this the whole time. So, yeah, that's my little spiel. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Please like and subscribe and leave me a comment, and yeah, I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.